Hello, friends, and welcome. It's that time of week again. It's quiz time. And this week, the quiz is all about space. So we've got our rounds together, and we're going to do this quiz on space. Round one is about general space. So it's all general questions about space. Question one then. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Question 2. Which planet is closest to the Sun? Which planet is closest to the Sun? Question 3. When was the first man-made object sent into space? Was it A, 1956, B, 1957, or C, 1958? When was the first man-made object sent into space? 56, 57, or 58? Question 4. Who was the first person to reach space? Name the first person to reach space. Question 5. Who was the second man or second person to walk on the moon? Who was the second person to walk on the moon? Question 6. Which planet is known as the morning star or the evening star? Which planet is known as the morning star or the evening star? Question 7. How long does it take the sun's rays to reach the earth? Is it A, 8 minutes, B, 9 minutes, or C, 10 minutes? Question 8. Which planet in the solar system has the most moons? Which planet in the solar system has the most moons? Question 9. What is the eighth planet in the solar system? What is the eighth planet in the solar system? And the final question for this round is, what does the Russian Federal Space Agency call their astronauts? What does the Russian Federal Space Agency call their astronauts? Hope you do well in round one, and we'll see you in just a moment in round two. Welcome to round two. Round two is popular space, so this has to do with musics or films or TV shows that have to do with space. So question one is, which planet is Mickey Mouse's dog named after? Which planet is Mickey Mouse's dog named after? Question 2. Who wrote the musical composition The Planet Suite? Who wrote the musical composition The Planet Suite? Question 3. Who created the well-known film franchise Star Wars? Who created the well-known film franchise Star Wars? Question 4 then. According to the computer in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what was the meaning of life? According to the computer in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what was the meaning to life? Question 5. Which song by David Bowie contains the line, "Ground control to Major Tom"? Which song by David Bowie contains the line, "Ground control to Major Tom"? Question 6. Which space exploring TV show was the first to cast a black woman in a main role? Which space exploring TV show was the first to cast a black woman in a main role? Question 7. Who portrayed the Fifth Doctor in the Doctor Who series? Who portrayed the Fifth Doctor in the Doctor Who series? Question 8. In Red Dwarf, which character is descended from the pet smuggled on board by Lester? In Red Dwarf, which character is descended from the pet smuggled on board by Lester? Question 9. The music from 2001: A Space Odyssey famously includes a classical piece of music written by which composer? Is it A. Mozart, B. Strauss, or C. Beethoven? And finally, question 10. Which traditional hymn talks about experiencing the wonder of God when the writer writes the lines, "Considers all the worlds thy hands have made"? Which traditional hymn talks about experiencing the wonder of God when the songwriter writes the lines, "Consider all the worlds thy hands have made"? Hope you do well in round 2. We're moving on to round 3. Hello and welcome to round 3. Now, round 3 this week is going to be an anagram round. So up on the screen will come the anagram. You'll have 10 seconds to look at it. You can pause the video if you want to pause the video and work out the anagram. All the anagrams are terms related to space. Okay, so try and work out the space-themed anagrams. We'll see you in round 4. Hello and welcome to round 4. Round 4, as always, is our Bible round, and it's space in the Bible. So let's get into it. Question 1. Who was told by God that his descendants would outnumber the stars in the sky? Who was told by God that his descendants would outnumber the stars in the sky? Question 2. In the book of Revelations, who is referred to as the bright and morning star? In Revelations, who is referred to as the bright and morning star? Question 3. On which day did God create the sun and the moon and the stars? On which day of creation did God create the sun, moon, and stars? Question 5. Which psalm contains the following lines? When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon, the stars, which you have set in place. What is man, that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man, that you care for him? So name the psalm. Question 6. Which psalm says, praise him, sun and moon, praise him, stars of light? Is it Psalm 148, Psalm 149, or Psalm 150? Which psalm says, praise him, sun and moon, stars of light? Psalm 148, 149, or 150? Question 7. What does Jesus say shines on the righteous and the unrighteous? What does Jesus say shines on the righteous and the unrighteous? Question 9. What happened to the sky when Jesus died? Question 9. What happened to the sky when Jesus died? And finally, question 10. Final question of the round and of the quiz. In the book of Job, what did the morning star do when the sons of God shouted for joy? Question 10. In the book of Job, what did the morning star do when the sons of God shouted for joy? Hope you enjoy the quiz this week, and I hope you do really well. Take care.